me, I know they let nothing to worry me. I know they let nothing to bother me.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is eyinaene, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be gisting. On today's episode, we're going to be gisting. You know how everyone has different experiences from university. I'm actually a Babcock alumni. I went to Babcock University. I'm going to be talking about all my experiences while I was in Babcock, from working to feeding to dressing, just name it. The amazing and the bad and the everything that Babcock had to offer. So sit back and let's enjoy the channel. So you know, the amazing thing that people didn't know about Babcock was the feeding aspect of it all. The fact that we're vegetarians in Babcock. It was good because I was used to it, but the concept of eating tofu, fried soya bean with rice every day, or even eating fried soya bean with mushroom in your soup. I just have to say that was like the highlight. When I came to school, of course I knew we were vegetarians, but I thought it was like Saturdays they'll give us a cheat day where we're going to eat fried meat or chicken and just literally have fun on Saturdays. Guess what? I was wrong. So when I was in school, everyone was happy. At least we were allowed to buy food from outside the cafeteria. So one time, someone came and told me, 100 level student, that they were selling rice and stew and chicken there. I was so excited. So you know what? I ran down to the place. I went to get rice and I was expecting chicken. I just want to say, guys, till today I hate chicken nuggets. I can't stand chicken nuggets. I opened the food and I was just eating, and then you know when you're like digging in for the chicken and you're like, okay, I'm going to eat chicken finally after coming here for a while. And guess what? It wasn't chicken, it was chicken nuggets. I don't know how chicken nuggets and real chicken matches, but it was just amazing. Now another funny thing one of my funny memories of being in Babcock was clothes. Now you know when you're coming to school and your mom has like she shops and like you have a box of clothes, you're ready to go to school. Like, I mean, the idea we had of going to university is just you're going to be adulting, you're going to be living your best young life there. So we got there, and then the lady just opened the bag. She's like, everybody should open your box. We're in the queue. Open your box so that they're going to search you before you go into your hostels. And then I opened my box and she's like, wear this one. Where is it reaching you? It's not covering your knee. Mommy, take it back to your house. Guys, I'm not even kidding you. By the end of that day, I didn't have any clothes left in my box. It was just like maybe a minimal 2 or 3 skirts and then one dress for school. My mom literally had to go and shop. So I thought it was way easier. I was like, okay, maybe those ones are like okay. Then guess what? When you wake up in the morning and you're like, you're ready, you're going for classes, your 7 a.m. classes, and then you come outside, you see people, they call them the KDS people, whatever they call them, they're literally sitting at the gates. You would have to come out, and then they'll tell you to sit down and see if your skirt is like above your knee, or just literally, it was crazy. And then when I still think about it right now, and I noticed that when I came out of school, it was actually really hard for me to confront to wearing short dresses or wearing pants. It was a bit hard for me because I was used to just, of course, the whole concept of I don't want to get into trouble. I just literally do not have business. I don't want to, you know that lifestyle. I live that life. I don't want to get into trouble. I just want to move on with my life and not have anybody to blame me. And then I don't want to think about, oh, I'm wearing a skirt. If your skirt has a slit, you're going back home to change. Your skirt has to be like tight, and then it has to be fitted, not tight. Your hips are not supposed to show. Your armpit are not supposed to be show. I don't know, guys. I don't even know who says your armpit is seductive. Like, why would you say armpit is seductive? So you're not supposed to wear your armpit are not. I mean, now I can wear this. While I was in school, I couldn't do all that. So you have to wear longer skirts. You have to wear shirts that are covering. Polos are not allowed. Please do not wear polos that have inscriptions on your shirts, because everyone is like, you're not supposed to do that. It's not allowed in school. Just a lot of rules. While I am very much appreciative of Babcock, because I can't imagine myself dressing a certain type of way to official events, because Babcock has made it seem like, oh, while you're going somewhere, you have to make sure you're looking all put together, you have to be looking all decent and everything. I really do appreciate that, but guys, don't get me wrong, I love that lesson. I know some people will say, what do you love about it? But I do love it. I love the fact that I learned that on time. Now, that's just another thing. So now I remember I was having a conversation with my friends, and they were like, oh, you can't work while you're a student and everything. And I was just looking, and I was like, when I was in Babcock, it was, guys, it was different. I mean, really different. Because while we're there, we had opportunities to have jobs. The school made provision for jobs, so you could either work in a hostel as porters, or you could do all types of jobs, like you could work in the farm, you could work in the kitchen, you could work in the library, you could be a teacher's assistant. Basically, you can pick any of those jobs out and they pay you well. I picked those jobs because they were like extra cash to be a baby girl, extra cash to get the beautiful hairs you wanted and get the extra things you wanted. So yeah, it was beneficial. So that was like my first real job. And while it was so hard, because it wasn't hard, it was just a job. I enjoyed it because I went out of my comfort zone. Every day when people are going to church, you literally have people are like, oh, please help me sign. I was an RA, that's what they call the jobs where you work in a hostel, you're an RA. So you have to make sure, guys, they actually do sanitation in my school every Saturday. So as an RA, you have to go around to everybody's room and make sure everybody has cleaned their rooms, make sure the windows are clean, make sure nobody did their laundry on Friday. That's another thing I didn't even say. That's a story for another time. So you have to do that, and then they will pay you a certain amount of money. It was free. I think I was earning 50 to 20,000. I can't really remember but I know it wasn't more than 20,000. Whereas those that worked in the kitchen and worked in the farm, I think they earned about 40,000, 35. I'm not sure because I didn't do those jobs. I just wanted to do the RA one where I was in the comfort of my hostel and not going out. So yeah, those ones, they were actually quite easy, and I think that's actually something that every school should imbibe, because students need extra cash. Yes, my parents are going to be giving me money. Yes, they were giving me money, but the extra cash is very important. The extra cash to say, oh, I'm going to buy weave today, oh, I'm going to buy this, is so important. So yeah, the extra work is important. But what I realized was, we had this, it was an Adventist school. If you know Babcock, you know you have to literally go to church. Guys, you have to go to church on Tuesday, you have to go to church on Wednesday, you have to go to church on Friday, you have to go to church on Saturday, you have to go to church on Monday. They disguised that, they didn't call it church. It wasn't called church, it was titled Citizens Orientation. That was what the course was called. So that Monday morning you have to go, your prayers and everything. And then the only day we were not going to church was on Thursday. And now the Sunday, like, of course you go to church on Sunday back at home, so you were tempted to go to church, or you would want to go to church on Sunday outside when you're in Babcock. So basically it's like every day of the week you have to be going to church. You have to be doing one thing that involves church, and it was fun. Guys, Babcock, it was actually really fun. I enjoyed it. I'm sure a lot of people had like a lot of experiences. When you talk about, oh my god, guys, I did tell you, the amazing thing was, I do not like, I'm not fond of noodles anymore because of Babcock. When I went in there, like, myself and my friends, new friends in 100 level, were just sitting down, and then we heard that someone was like, that they usually make noodles, and you can either use the microwave or you can use a kettle. That people use kettle to make noodles. I was like, kettle to make noodles? I've never seen that before. So everyone was like, let's try it. And guys, it was horrible. We had to put the noodles in the kettle, and then we added water, and then we added spice inside the kettle. After that day, I probably ate noodles 3 or 4 times a semester. But after I just felt like noodles became so disgusting, because the noodles were so soggy and disgusting, and it had like water. I mean, you can literally pass it off for Indomie pepper soup. I don't like that. I guess some people do like it, but it was not it. It wasn't it for me. But on the bright side, I think some of the benefits I had in terms of education wise, the education was superb. It was top notch. If you know what you're coming to do, if you're coming to school, you know that education is like priority for you there. The education was top notch. My lecturers were very sound. So in terms of that, I enjoyed it completely. And then in terms of I don't know how the rules helped me, because I'm a bit of a stickler for rules. Not every rule, as any rule that prevents me from getting in trouble, I'm a stickler for that. I do not like trouble. I don't like trouble, guys. I don't like anything that's trouble. I don't like it. So yeah, I think that one, it helped a lot in terms of when you step into a room, there's this level. I don't know if it's Babcock that gave me that, or I don't know, but I think it's like a combination of my parents, my family, and then Babcock. It's like whenever you step into a room, there's this courage you have that, oh, okay, I'm sound education wise, or like, I don't know how to put it, guys, but I think a lot of Babcock students, or rather, if you can't relate on your Babcock student, please leave your comments, talk your own. I'm sharing like my experience there. So it was fun. It was fun, and then it wasn't fun. There was the strictness for me was everything. You know, when you're like, when you come out of school and then you have to change your wardrobe literally, and then you are finding it hard picking. Oh, one of the things that I made sure I didn't do when I came out of Babcock, I made sure I made the longest braids. I made my hair was long. I make sure that my braids are never black, because I made too much of that while I was in Babcock. Your hair has to be black, and if it's black, it has to be like short. If it's not short and it's long, you have to wrap it. And even in cases where you have to wrap it, people still have issues with you wrapping your hair, because they're just like, they want your hair to be short and decent and this and that. But it was nice. I will say that did not help me in any way. I don't want to make short hairs. I don't even want to wear black hair except this one, but you get what I mean. I don't want to stick to the old generic where you're wearing black hair every time. So it was that for me, literally. Babcock was nice. Babcock was a very, I would say, for my formative year, it was very important. It put a lot of cultures. It formed me in ways that I very much am grateful for, because yes, we can say Babcock is this, Babcock is strict, we all know that, we heard that and everything, but really, Babcock was amazing. It was amazing. I know you say it was amazing, but it was amazing, really. I enjoyed it. So yeah, that was just how it is in Babcock. So I know you watched me rant. So if you love this video and if you're a Babcock student, please drop your amazing experience, drop your one-off experience. There's not just one-off experience in Babcock that stuck out to me, because I feel like the 5 years was a series of adventure. Every day there's new rules, every day you have to adjust. So if there's anything that stuck out to you in your experience in Babcock, please leave a comment. If you have any rules in your school that were like similar to mine, I know there are very few schools that can relate to that, but if you were in schools that can relate to a lot of these rules that Babcock had, please don't forget to share, don't forget to leave your comments down. So if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to share with your friends. Bye guys, and have fun.